you've all seen my name 150 times. For those of you who know me, I'm your go-to girl for anything that you need. Please let me know, and then we'll get the team to introduce themselves. Just something that Neil highlighted on the last trips is you'll see that the routes are amazing. So please, if there's anything you have questions along the way, or you want to stop for photos or anything like that.
Well, the first stretch of driving is done. We're in the middle of nowhere on a dirt road, covered a nice bit of distance on dirt roads, and of course these cars really 4 high, so easy, so comfortable and totally unfazed. And well, nice progress and just a lovely cruise so far, but what a pleasure being out in the country. Of course our lead cars over here, and there of course are the XL Sport Rangers, and here we go. And we've reached the lunch stop now on the first day. Lots of dirt roads, lots of sand roads, puddles that we splashed through. If you take a look as I zoom in, you'll see pretty muddy some of the cars, some of the vehicles that have gone through it all. And but let me tell you, in 4 high mode, they handle everything that you can throw at them, and it's been extremely comfortable. I think that's a big thing to note as well. And we've stopped at a cheese farm place, Grace and Glory Tea Garden it's called, and you can see over here, really nice place as well, and a nice stop after a good morning's driving. As the saying goes, in absolutely the middle of nowhere, but that's the point. Another long stretch of dirt road, comfortably, easily handled, easily taken, and you can just see all the dust on the vehicles, but they certainly are doing a great job, and it's just comfortable. That's the word I want to use. But absolutely in the middle of nowhere, and that's what I think this expedition is all about. And we've arrived at our overnight stop at the Aloe Lodge. You can see the cars lined up over there, and we're in tent accommodation. Very interesting, very nice, and you can see some of the guys relaxing over there. Give a wave, guys. Yeah. Some of the other guys with us on the launch here, on the drive. Yes. And this is what it's about. I mean, come on, this is what's called living.
This is life.
Hey, if this isn't living, what is? And check, here's my own tent room. There we go. This is where I'll be spending the night. And so the second day dawns, and we're going to head out now, but we're going to do some proper off-roading, hit a pass. And you can see we're already lined up, ready to rock and roll. Support vehicles over here as well. And we're going to have another great day out there. And that's what makes all the difference. Let's see what the day brings. Now, as we get into the mountains, we're making a quick refreshment stop. You can see video with a mobile tuck shop over here in the back of his bakkie. And all the Ranger Sports lined up over here with the crew in the background over there, and some of the guys and the crew, and just in the middle of a little sort of village in the hills over here, just exploring Limpopo province, seeing what we see and what's going on, and just generally, of course, you can see being on tar roads today, but we're pretty full of mud and dirt and things like that along the way. Gonna hit a serious mountain pass just now, and the 4x4 will start. That's when the fun's coming. On our way up the Orrie Baragwanath Pass now, and you can see this is not massively 4x4, but it's quite technical. We went through some very deep mud a few moments ago.
Hey guys, we're at the off-road section start of the pass, so I'm...
Well, the camera may be bouncing around a bit, but that's because we are bouncing around on a track up the Orrie Baragwanath Pass. This is, seriously now, this is 4x4ing. We're in 4-wheel drive low mode. You can see why, that's for sure. It may not be obstacles as in massive dongas and ditches and things, but boy, are there rocks, and are we rocking and rolling, quite honestly and quite simply. And hey, this is 4x4ing and it's fun. And we reached the top of the mountain. look at this. Look at this, and here are the vehicles, and they've all made it perfectly well, looking good. And here we come, the line of cars, all the way up the mountain. Check out, this is how we get served lunch on this Ranger XL Sport launch. The middle of a forest, top of the mountain, after some amazing 4x4ing, and this is our, should we call it our pop-up restaurant? Everybody tucking in very fast, you can see, heading straight for the food over there. Just totally in keeping with the rest of this adventure that we're on currently for a couple of days. The third day dawns at Molokgolo Game Lodge, and that's near Hoedspruit. I'm joined by Tembani from Ford. Morning, Tembani.
Morning, how are you?
Got to be good on a trip like this.
Yeah, awesomeness, man.
It is totally. Tembani, let's just run through. We're introducing the Sport Pack on the XL Rangers.
Yeah.
What makes a Sport Pack?
Okay. So what makes the sports pack is the new front end grille, which comes in a form of black cross grill.
Right.
And also, the new 17 alloy wheels finished with black.
The nice black effect again, eh?
Yeah. So that's what essentially makes it a sport.
Right.
A sport vehicle. And also, you also get in the pack.
Watch out for the sprinklers behind you.
Okay. What you also get on the pack, included in the pack, is the alloy sport bar.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the customer value add is worth 16.5 with these enhancements on the base vehicle or on a normal XL.
Okay, so 16,500 Rand.
Yes.
Add to the price to get all those features on it.
Correct.
And then
But
there's
also,
another extra, yeah.
Stepping inside, also you get the new infotainment, which makes your dashboard looks more modern and also more appealing.
Right, and it's an 18-inch touch screen.
Yes, but it's also important to mention that this is an additional feature.
Okay, so the 16.5 you mentioned gets you the exterior pack.
Correct.
8,000 Rand more adds that.
As the all-new infotainment system, all-new 8-inch. It's an 8-inch screen. All-new infotainment system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Doesn't have the navigation. Yeah, that's
Minus nav, but it's still got Sync 3.
But you do get Apple CarPlay and Android Auto functionality.
Fantastic. And just to mention, it is still powered by the 2.2 litre diesel, the Duratorque diesel.
Correct. 2.2 engine, 118 kilowatts and 385 in terms of torque.
That's it. Fantastic. And on our one, the optional 6-speed automatic box.
Also that's correct.
Right. Okay, well, fantastic, Tembani. The point of the matter is we also proved exactly how capable they are in some heavy off-road conditions, climbing up the mountain to the top of that Orrie Baragwanath Pass and getting that incredible view up there, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. I will say that, again, it's important for us to mention that this is not a top spec model, but we've seen that, the car itself is capable, and it also shows that, you don't have to break a bank in order for you to explore the beautiful country of ours.
Well, I hate to say it, but this is the entry-level model on the double cab Rangers, right?
There is a base model, and then this one model is above the base, but it's a mid-spec.
Right.
Yeah.
So
there are still 3 more series above.
You all the way to the Ranger, to the Raptor, etc. But
Correct.
Then we're talking different animals. But
Yes.
Overall, what an experience. Loved being on it. You can see the car's being cleaned, and you can still see what the wheels are looking like from a couple of 100 k's of dirt roads and mud and everything else.
But it's still looking beautiful.
Nothing stopped any of us. Got to say, there have been 6 vehicles plus the support vehicles on this trip, and not a second's hesitation anywhere, and that says so much for it.
Yes.
And that's even allowing for drivers.
Yeah, no one got stuck or no. So
Absolutely.
I'm wowed.
Great.
It's got absolutely exciting products, I tell you.
Tembani? Thanks so much. Hope I'll see you on the next one.
Awesomeness, man. It's a
And
pleasure having you.
from myself, for Motor Matters, I'm Eleanor, and I'll see you next time.
Awesomeness.
Now we hit the leisure part of this trip. As they term it, living the Ranger life. So we come into the Blyde River Canyon, and we're about to do a boat cruise on the dam over here for just an hour or so, and just a total bit of relaxation and R&R, I suppose. It is absolutely beautiful.